Kharg Island. The island where most of Iran's oil leaves the country. Bombed in 1984, still exporting oil. Bombed again in 2026, still exporting oil. So the question is not, why didn't the bombing work? The question is, what was it actually supposed to do? Because here is what the history shows. Bombing rarely destroys the thing it is aimed at. Not completely, not permanently. The targets adapt, disperse, go underground, rebuild, sometimes faster than the bombs fall. During the Iran-Iraq War, Saddam Hussein struck Kharg more than 60 times across 8 years. Iran rerouted, built floating transfer stations, kept exporting. Oil revenue dropped, but it never stopped. In Vietnam, the United States dropped more bombs than in all of World War II combined. Every bridge we built, every supply line reopened. The Ho Chi Minh Trail was bombed so many times it became the most repaired road in history. The bombing did not end the war, it extended it. In Iraq in 2003, coalition airstrikes destroyed the command infrastructure in the first 48 hours. The regime fell in 3 weeks. But the country did not stabilize, because the bombing solved one problem and created several others. This is the pattern. Airpower is designed to degrade, not to finish. Finishing requires something else, something slower, something far more expensive. Bombing is precise about what it hits. It is not precise about what happens next. So why does it keep happening? Follow the incentives. Bombing signals power, domestically. A leader under pressure needs to be seen doing something visible, something large. Airstrikes are visible, they are filmed, they are broadcast, they look like action. Whether they work is a different question, and it gets asked later. Bombing creates contracts. A Tomahawk cruise missile costs around $2 million. One strike package, dozens of missiles. Someone manufactures them. Someone invoices the Pentagon. Someone restocks the arsenal. The bomb is used once. The system around it runs for years. Bombing reshapes timelines, not outcomes, timelines. It buys time, changes the negotiating position, signals a red line without crossing into ground war. In that sense, it works perfectly, just not for the stated reason. Back to Kharg. March 13, 2026. The US struck the island. 90 targets, missile bunkers, naval infrastructure, military sites. Trump said they totally demolished most of the island. Days later, satellite imagery showed 3 tankers still moored at the jetties, still loading, still exporting. The bombing did not stop the oil, but it was never only about the oil. It was about showing Iran the cost of resistance. It was about showing the American public something was happening. The missiles get replaced, the stockpiles get replenished, the production lines continue. The island absorbed the strike, the way it always has, the way targets always do. There is a version of this argument that says bombing never works. That is not quite right. Bombing works. It destroys things. It kills people. It moves timelines. It satisfies domestic pressure. It feeds an entire ecosystem of manufacturers, contractors, and congressional portfolios. It just does not do what the press conference says it will do. The stated objective and the actual function are rarely the same thing. That gap is where the money is. Kharg Island is still there. The tankers are still loading. The invoice has already been sent.